make the strings louder.
Yo, what's up guys? Ice Cream here. This video is basically letting you know these dupe glitches are still working that I have posted. I'm just going to go ahead and dupe cars in this video as well, just to show you how it works if you haven't already seen.
What can I do for you?
The person duping is going to want to be trashed, like as trashed as you can get without dying. You're going to need to be in an invite-only session. You're going to need a friend with you in that invite-only session. You're going to need a CEO garage, well, building and garage. And I'm going to be duping 4 cars. So I have my retro set up in slots 4, 6, 8, and 10. And then in between all those, I have regular elegies. And then the first 2 slots are also regular free elegies. Once you have all your cars set up the way you'd like, you're going to invite your friend to the garage. And then they are going to want to start up a Gerald mission and just sit on the settings screen. Now, once they have let you know that they are there, I like to be good and drunk, so I'm going to go ahead and drink another beer while I'm waiting because he's taking a minute. But you guys don't want to overdo it. You can die from getting drunk. So I usually take about 5 shots upstairs and then maybe 1 or 2 beers down here. And as soon as your friend is in the mission and lets you know, you're going to go over to your blue circle, open up your vehicle management menu, you're going to press pause, go to their name, and click join game. You will get 2 alerts. You're going to accept both of them, and it will shoot you back down in your garage like this. Now this to me is probably the hardest part now, is just steering the fucking drunk character over, and you're going to want to put him behind the second free elegy. So you see slot 1 is already highlighted because there's a car picked up already when you go in there. So you're going to steer your character over to this other free elegy. So you see the way I have it, I have 3 free elegies: retro, free elegy, retro, free elegy, retro, free elegy, retro. Alright, so I like to get my character behind the car and then face him toward the wall. But you want him up against the car. Then you're going to press circle to unselect the car that's already selected. And then you're going to start switching cars. You're going to switch 1 and 2, then 3 and 4, then 5 and 6, then 7 and 8, then 9 and 10. So you don't have to dupe up to 4 cars. I know that was quick. I mean, even if you're that trash, it's easy to get 2. Like, you can definitely do 2 at a time. But you're just switching the sets of vehicles. So you're going to switch the first set, which will make the car go invisible and you'll start walking through it. And then you're going to switch the next set, which would be 3 and 4. And then you're going to switch the next set, 5 and 6. And then if you want to keep going, if you have enough time, and once you get used to it, you just keep going like that. You switch 7 and 8, and then 9 and 10. So you're switching the cars in sets. So you're not just picking up the one, switching it there, picking the same one up, switching it. You're picking them up in sets. So you'll pick up the first car, switch it with the second car. They'll turn invisible. You'll start walking through the second car. Then you're going to pick up the third car and switch it with the fourth car. And then you'll go over to the 5th car and pick it up and switch it with the 6th car. And depending on how many ever cars you're doing, as soon as you're done switching, you want to tell your friend, which should have backed out of that mission already, and have your invite to the office up, you want to tell him to accept that as soon as you're done switching cars. Because if you end up walking all the way through the car and they appear, it's not going to dupe. So, if you're this drunk, 2 is very easy to do. Like 3 is even pretty easy to do. but you'll get more used to it the more you do it. It's just a lot of button mashing. You just got to be careful going down on your D-pad and not selecting the wrong car. So once you're done, so yeah, my friend's already accepted the invite. I told him after I was done switching, kicked me out of the garage. And then you're going to order free elegies over each one. You and your friend will go through, and in whatever slots you had those retros in, if you see an elegy, that means a duped. So you're going to ask them what they see in each slot that you thought there was going to be a dupe in, and if they end up saying it's a retro and you see an elegy, replace it with a free elegy. And then once all of your cars are delivered, like I said, depending on how many you duped at a time, you can go ahead and go into your garage. And then once you go in your garage, those cars will actually switch, and you'll have your dupes. If you guys have any trouble with this at all, feel free to comment. I try to help you guys out as much as I can. And you see, right here, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are dupes. And then upstairs are dupes as well. And the way you can tell your friend is going to see your second car is still invisible while you're outside. And if you're drunk, you'll still be drunk when you spawn outside if it worked. So from there, you're going to take each one of the dupes, which for me are going to be in 4, 6, 8, and 10. And you'll take each of those in and put a different custom plate on them. And yes, like always, I suggest having a custom plate on anything you ever dupe. So that means the original. So here's 6, taking it in, gonna change the plate to another custom one. And that's basically it, guys. Like, you don't have to do up to 4 at a time. Once you get used to it, you can be able to do that. Like, I've heard of people already being able to do like 6 at a time. That's a lot of button mashing. But that's it, guys. I really just want to let you guys know this is still working. Take advantage of it before it does get patched, because this isn't really that bad of a glitch. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. And I hope you guys all have a good day, man. Peace!